Oh, okay. Ex, 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 excuse, excuse my insanely long hair here. I, I get the cut. Anyway, it's get off my hair. Let's get off the subject of my hair. Okay. Um. Dear. Um. Strip clubs. Oh. How 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 are you? In and out of YouTube. How? Uh. Oh. Okay. How's YouTube? Um. It's been a it's been a while. It's been a while since I was last in here, so don't judge me for being. So don't judge me for being. Um. So don't judge me for not coming back since the last time I was in here. You're gonna judge anything, judge my appearance, because I love my be because I wouldn't want to be so famous in YouTube that I couldn't get a break. You know, I hate like I love doing this. Like I like I love doing this, but you know, I just wouldn't want to be so famous that I only have to wear a pair of socks once. You know, I wouldn't want that. I I I wouldn't want to be so famous as a YouTube Stardust person that I would only have to wear a pair of socks once. Anyway, now not that not that I explained myself in that area. Who who in the blazes invented strip club? Like, I mean, wow! Talk 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 about a place of capital punishment. Like who would be caught who would be caught dead in there, right? I'm gonna go I'd be the last. Like like I would def I would definitely be the last one to go in there. Whoa! Whoa! No! Don't do get me started. Like don't even get me started. Those 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 places should have an I rating all over it. Like I mean, those places like that should have an I rating right on them. You know, this place is restricted. Don't bring even your neighbor's cat here. You know, and speaking of my neighbor's cat, you know, or even my own cat would look at me so weird. The feline wouldn't be able to handle it. You know, and I wouldn't like, yeah, like, and like the women, and like the women that take off their clothes and stuff. Like, I mean, come on, who who like give I mean, these women are not these women aren't toys. They're people. They 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 should not be in places like this collecting their own share of the filth. Like I mean, like oh, well done. Put put some put some flip and flop and clothes on yourself and get out of there. Like no wonder it's no wonder like it's no wonder it's no wonder society looks at people like they shouldn't it's no wonder society looks at people like they shouldn't exist. Strip clubs? Really? there are better things to do with your time. Believe me. Like I was like go like I'm gonna go bowling or rent a canoe and go or rent a canoe and get and just look at the sunset in a canoe, stuff like that, you know. But my but my but the thing but but the thing but the thing that just drives me stupid is that you go is a high class is that a bunch of high class people would go to a low class building. Like I mean, jeez, these women, like the women, like the women that do their thing up there should be not doing their thing up there. They should not, you know. And who's like that's treating that's that's implying that they're not people. Like I mean, strip clubs and women that strip themselves down to the point of God knows what. And I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Not even if you paid me. I'm not going to say it. But they should. They they should not. N-O-T not be in there doing God knows what to, you know, like 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 I'm not like I'm not saying that you're not like I'm not saying those women aren't people, but they sure but they sure didn't but they sure did but they sure didn't like themselves before. But they sure didn't like themselves enough to actually do the right thing and stay away from there. Strip strip clubs, in my opinion, are no good. They shouldn't even be, they shouldn't even have been they shouldn't even have they shouldn't have even been built. Like you want to photo like hmm, like if you want to have like that is sure a great way to destroy a perfectly romantic evening by going to a place like that, you know, or spoil your evening in general. Like, come on, there's better things to do with your time, and even the women that go on, and even the women that perform up there. Like, I mean, who do these women think they are? Like, who do these women think they are? Toys? They're people with feelings, and they're destroying their feelings by doing whatever they're doing on stage. You know, like it can, like, come on, like at least, at least, you know, keep your vanity, please. Like, they should not be up there doing God knows what to God knows who. Like, somebody back me up in this. Like, somebody back me up here. Like, what? Like, who would? Who wants to see me doing something like that? Which I wouldn't. You know, which I wouldn't, because that they go and tell like you want like if it, like if you want to talk about hitting rock bottom, well, you did it. Well, you definitely did it there. You know, rock bottom, folks. Rock bottom. You definitely hit rock bottom. Going to a place like that, which is which is filth on top of filth, on top of filth. Like, come on, who 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 are you people? You know, and what have you done? to this blue and green planet. Like no one, like nobody deserves to be doing that. Nobody deserves to be building those buildings. Nobody deserves to be doing crap like that. Literally, nobody deserves to be building those buildings. You know, nobody deserves to build. Like it's it's a damn like it was bad enough building a strip home. Like it was bad enough when you had the thought. Like it's bad enough. I'm sorry for yelling. I don't mean to. I'm just trying to make a point. It's great enough. Like it's bad enough that someone had the idea to build it. Now you're now they're advertising it and putting postage signs and everything in there to make it look like to make it look like God's heaven. I got news for you. It's not God's heaven. It's God. And I'm sorry to get, God wouldn't want a place like that. Nothing of that disgusting mayhem is in God's plan. Like, come on, people. Like, I mean, what we need is more churches. What we need are less. What we need are bulldozers to knock these things down. These strip clubs. We need bulldozers knocking those down so you could build homes in that area. Homes where people can live in. What we need here is a bunch of bulldozers knocking these things down. They're no good. Someone had the wrong idea of building them. And besides, nobody in their right mind, and I don't care who they are, should be going to a place like that. It's not right. Like not only is it the wrong thing to do, that is sin. And sin has no place on this planet. You want to get like you want to wipe out the you want to wipe out good, clean, innocent. You want to wipe out everything that is good about this planet. Boy, that's a good way to do it. It's knocking it down from its own clean thing. Why in the double O hockey sticks would you promote something like a strip club, of all things? Like, nobody has to, nobody, and I mean nobody, not even my neighbor's cat, should be going to that place. A place of filth and everything disgusting. Like, come on. People should not be going stupid. People should not be stooping down to that level where they got to be lower minded to think they will have a pleasant evening. They won't. They won't. They won't. They won't. They won't. They won't. This is a place of filth. It's a place of the most filthiest, dirtiest pile of crap that shouldn't even be here. And if you want, and I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, I got a hot one for you. This, I really don't like to mention this, but this virus thing here that we had, I wouldn't be surprised if there's where it came from. I would not be surprised if there's where it came from, because strip clubs have nothing useful about them. You know, only for the fact that they're there. That's the only use they have. I hate that. Like I like that. Like I hate it. Like I hate it that people have to lower themselves down to the level of going to these places, you know, like good, clean, honest thinking people in a place like that will come out thinking that women are not people. You know, they'll come out thinking that women are nothing but a stripper. You know, and that's not fine. And that is not right. That is so unhealthy to think that. You know, like ooh, women are awful. You know, no, they're not. They're in a place that is awful. You know, I will admit to that, but they're not the ones that are awful. It's the strip club that's awful. You know what these women need are some clothes on themselves and to get the blazes out of there. You know, like we need a bunch of old like you know like it's not the women that are awful. It's the strip club that's awful. It's what the strip club done to the it's what the strip club did to the woman that is unforgivable and disgusting. You know, don't blame the women there. Blame the strip club and the owner of the strip club. Blame him. Blame him for even thinking that a strip club was a good idea. It's not fun. It's there. There's nothing fun about it. There's there is nothing fun about it. It is the most disgusting entertainment in the history of entertainment, and you know the women that work there. Whoa, whoa! Like I mean, that's worse than any message you could get in an R-rated. Like I mean, that's worse than watching an R-rated movie with all the disgusting things in it. That's worse because it's real. Like, come on, what? Like I mean, what is this? The Stone Age and today? Like, what is this? People people do not need to be rotting their. People do not need to go into a strip club and and have their brains rotting by this type of building. You know, people should not be going to a place like a strip club only for the only for having a thrill. I mean, that's just unfair, unclean, unhealthy. If you want my opinion on that, what you need is a bulldozer, my friend, a bulldozer to knock these things down. You know, because the only sustenance a strip club has is no sustenance. There's no substance in it, and it's just there because it's there. You know, okay, I might like I admit there's only one good quality that strip club has: being there. That's it. Just being there is its only good quality because nobody should be going to that place. Nobody should be working in that kind of an environment. Nobody should be even in that environment, even for any. You know, like I mean, come on, like strip clubs are not anywhere good. Like if you want to, like, if you like people are people, and I get that, but they don't have to stoop down that low. They don't. And you know why they don't? Because they have what's in here. Brains. But they wasted them on these strip clubs and just, you know, like, ooh, like my neighbor's cat or my own cat would be shocked if they saw me, if they, like my own house cat would be shocked, embarrassed to call me their owner if they figured that I was, if they thought like my own house cat would disown me as their owner if they knew I was going to a place like that. Like, I mean, come on. Start using your brains. Like, I mean, come on. Start using your brains. Get some bulldozers. Knock these things out. Knock these things out of the. Not like, I mean, come on. Start using your heads. Get a pile of bulldozers and knock these things over. Get them out of here. They're plaguing the planet. They're making the planet look like something else. And come on, like, stupid. Like we're not stupid. We are somewhat intelligent. We are intelligent people. So you know, like, people aren't stupid. They're intelligent. But going to that thing, going to a place that has filth, pardon me, has no substance whatsoever. You know, like, I mean, might be a fine place to go to if you got no brain. But yeah, but that's the point. We do have brains. We shouldn't be going to places like that. We should be free to go to places that have nothing to do with that stuff. You know, and quite frankly, I don't mean to be loud. I don't mean to be loud and like all over your faces and that. Like I don't mean to be loud and I don't mean to to shake your nerves up and stuff like that. But you know, come on, like, I'd much rather be going to a library than to be going to, like, I'd much rather be going to church or to a library than to go to a strip club and just watch my brain fall out of my head. You know, and my brain will, you know, anybody's brain would fall out of their head if they even consider going into a strip club. It is a terrible, terrible thing to stoop that low, to stoop so low that the only form of entertainment you can think of is going to a strip club. You know, nobody should be working there. And nobody should be on that stage, you know, exploiting themselves like they're objects. You know, they're not. You know, if you ask me, I think we need a bunch of bulldozers and get these things, you know, knock them down. Try something different. Yeah. Here's an original idea. Get a bunch of bulldozers and flatten these strip clubs like a pile of boxes. You know, there's nothing good about them. There's there's nothing good about them, and you're wasting your time about. And anybody who is, you know, like, I don't mean take a bulldozer and knock it out and flatten these strip clubs without the people inside there. I'm not talking about that. You know, like, I hope they're not in there when a bulldozer goes through it. I hope they're not in there because, you know, these are good people. These are good people, believe it or not. But they're wasting their intelligence by being in there. You know, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like I don't like I wouldn't want anybody. I wouldn't want the people to be in there when a bulldozer goes knocking it over. These are good, intelligent people, but they're wasting their intelligence. They're wasting their, like, I would not want a bulldozer. Like, I wouldn't want people to be in there. Like, I wouldn't want people to be in a strip club and there's a bulldozer right next door to them, you know, because these are intelligent people. They just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta get, you know, I wouldn't want a bulldozer going through a strip club with the people inside because these are intelligent people. These are intelligent people, but they're not. But their intelligence are getting you know, like I'll say this again to get it off to get it off. Like I'll say this again just to not for the sake of repeating it, but I wouldn't want a bulldozer going through it with all the people in there because these people are intelligent. It's just that their intelligence have been turned down. You know, their intelligence have been turned right down, and they think this is the only, and they think this is entertainment, but it's not. It is not entertainment to be looking at women like toys and paying them to do whatever they're doing up there. You know, you know, and throwing money at them, and throwing money on the stage and doing all of this. You know, you're not helping. They're not. They're not helping by doing that. The only thing you're doing is wasting your intelligence in a place that was never meant for human eyes. You know, it just wasn't. And like, we gotta wake up here. Like, I mean, you're in a place that like I mean, you're in a place where human eyes should not be looking at rump. You know, if the only like you're in a place that wasn't even meant for your eyeballs. Like you're in a place that was never meant for your eyes to look at. And if you ask me, I think these women are, and if you and if you ask me, go ahead, ask me. And if you ask me, no, I'll tell you. And if you were to ask me, believe me, I'll tell you. Those people, those women that are doing God knows what up there, should put their clothes back on and getting the blazes out of there. Like, can you follow that? Can you follow that? Like, I don't mean to be mean. Like I don't mean to be loud. I don't mean to be at you. But come on, like, strip clubs have no, you know, like I don't mean to be so loud and be so this and that. But I know for a fact, but I know it to be true that strip clubs have no sustenance whatsoever. Like, I know whose brilliant idea this was, but like whoever thought of this as a great idea, going to a strip club, has definitely something wrong with them. Because people were meant to be valued. Women, women were meant to be valued. And You know, people were meant to be valued. Women were meant to be valued. They were never meant for a place like that. You know, like people are meant to be valued. Women, women were meant to be valued. But when you put women into a strip club and they take off their clothes in front of you, that is not something I want to see. That is not something I or anybody would want to see. I mean, come on, stop being so ridiculous. Women have that. Women have more like you know. Stop being so ridiculous. Like the strip club has no substance, and it's not a playground either. You know, the strip club has no substance whatsoever, and there's nothing nutrition, and there's nothing, and there's nothing nutritional about going to a strip club. So, you know, what we need is a bunch of bulldozers and knock these things down and put something there that has good, valuable substance, like churches or or uh, or something like that. You know, something good, something that is worth being built. So before I get too far ahead of myself here, and I think I already have, I'll see you in the next thing, whenever I make it, or whenever the. So I had my beef sandwich about this, and and so okay, I had my beef sandwich on this, and if anybody wants to make so so I've made my shrimp cocktail. So I've made my shrimp cocktail. So I already made a shrimp here about. So I already made my shrimp salad about this. Shrimp salad. I wouldn't mind one of those. But anyway, I made my shrimp salad about this. Of what you can do at these strip clubs. And I'll see you later, and I'll see you later in the funny pages or in the next thing that I'm making here. So so I've made. Sorry to repeat this. I've made my shrimp salad about this. I've made my shrimp salad about this strip club stuff, and the Bulldozer Act about it, and I'll see you either in the funny pages or here on my channel. Goodbye for now until I make the next thing. So okay, I already made my beef here, my shrimp cocktail about this. Sorry to say that again. I just, you know, um, and I'll either see you in the funny pages or back here on my channel with another The Brainsville video. See you later until the. Hey Charlie, would you mind putting some blimpers in here? Anyway, I will see you in either the funny pages or in the next thing that I do in here. Until then, Smell you later.